Hello and Assalamu Alaikum. This is Mughira Jaleel. Welcome to Narmas. Love Jihad began as a conspiracy theory, but now it is deeply influencing public debate while shaping government policies and even affecting personal relationships across India. Love Jihad is a term used by radical Hindu groups for referring that Muslim men are systematically seducing Hindu women to convert them to Islam. Love Jihad is a conspiracy theory. It has been repeatedly debunked, and yet it continues to influence laws, fuel violence, and deepen communal divides. India's Muslim community has faced a series of conspiracy-laden accusations, from land jihad to population jihad to even corona jihad. But among these, the idea of love jihad has emerged as the most pervasive and polarizing. It's not just a fringe belief, it has seeped into mainstream discourse, fueling cultural tensions and deepening societal divides.
देखो आज यूपी में कोई लव जिहाद नहीं है, लैंड जिहाद भी नहीं है। पहले से ही घोषणा कर दी गई है कि बेटी की सुरक्षा पे किसी ने खतरा पैदा किया, गरीब की जमीन पर, सरकारी जमीन पर कब्जा किया, तो समझो यमराज उसका टिकट काटने के लिए बैठा होगा। वहां बड़े दुर्दांत माफिया थे पहले यूपी में, बड़े बड़े दुर्दांत माफिया। पिछली सरकारें में प्रश्रय देती थी। एक दुर्दांत माफिया को तो कांग्रेस ने कई महीनों तक अपनी एक राज्य सरकार के लिए उसको सुरक्षा कवच पहना के रखा। सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक हम लोग लड़ाई की और आज ये सब जहन्नुम की यात्रा में जा चुके हैं। राम राम सत्य है हो गया।
The term emerged in the late 2000s, gaining traction in states like Kerala and Karnataka. Hindu nationalist groups such as Hindu Jana Jagruti Samiti were amongst the first to push the narrative, often targeting interfaith couples in public spaces. In 2009, even the Catholic Church in Kerala began echoing the terminology. Despite no substantive evidence, the idea had already begun to take hold. Despite multiple investigations finding no evidence of organized efforts to convert women through romantic relationships, love jihad has been strategically elevated by Hindu nationalist groups and BJP leaders. In 2009, even the Karnataka High Court directed the police to investigate a case allegedly involving love jihad. The result? Authorities concluded there was no prima facie evidence that such conspiracy even existed. Still, the narrative persisted, not because of facts, but because of its political utility. Over time, love jihad became more than a cultural talking point. It transformed into a political instrument. In states governed by BJP, including Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttarakhand, laws were passed to regulate religious conversions in the context of interfaith marriages. According to the Indian news outlet The Wire, as of early 2023, 11 out of India's 28 states have enacted such laws. These regulations often include severe prison terms and vague criteria, making it easier to criminalize consensual relationships under suspicion of religious motive. Parallel to this legal architecture, the conspiracy theory has also flourished online. Social media platforms and messaging apps have amplified false claims, often accompanied by provocative imagery like Muslim men portrayed as predators and Hindu women as victims. In some cases, propaganda is presented as entertainment. In 2023 film, The Kerala Story, directed by Sudeepto Sen, leaned into this narrative, suggesting without credible evidence that Hindu and Christian women were being brainwashed and trafficked into joining the Islamic State. In 2023 alone, the India Hate Lab, a Washington DC based organization tracking hate speech, documented 668 incidents across the country. In 63% of those cases, conspiracy theories were central, and the most dominant among them, love jihad. A nationwide poll by India Today showed just how deeply this conspiracy has seeped into public consciousness. 54% of respondents said they believed in the love jihad theory. Only 36% rejected it outright. Even top political leaders have amplified this narrative. At an election rally in Chhattisgarh's Bimitra district in November 2023, Home Minister Amit Shah declared the area a hub of love jihad. Statements like these carry weight not just in shaping opinions, but in justifying policies and hate crimes. Love jihad is not just rhetoric. This belief system is creating lethal consequences. There's no official data on how many people have been attacked or killed because they were accused of love jihad. But we do know the cost can be fatal. In September 2021, 24 years old Arbaz Aftab Mullah, a Muslim man from Karnataka, was found murdered. His body dismembered, his hands tied. His only offense was being in relationship with a Hindu woman.
तो उसको बहुत हाथ वगैरह बांध कर मारा गया है। एक पैर काटा गया था पहले ही और उसका सर वगैरह बिल्कुल एक ट्रैक के सेंटर पे रुका हुआ था सर ऐसे।
और जो लोग याद करेगा, जो हमारी बहन बेटियों को छेड़ेगा, उनको मारने का काम सिर्फ और सिर्फ हम और हमारी टीम और हमारे युवा साथी करेंगे।
In today's India, love jihad is no longer just a conspiracy theory. It's become a tool. One used to spread fear, divide communities, and legitimize violence against Muslims. It paints ordinary people as threats. It turns love into suspicion. It dehumanizes an entire community, turning their identity into just an ideology and replacing peaceful coexistence with constant conflict. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay safe and stay kind. Allah Hafiz.